Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and this is the Nerdic Gods Podcast, episode 279. Joining me as always, Daniel Neveroli.
What's up, gamers?
Hi, Daniel.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Technical issues. I'm still looking at them. I'm like, fuck, this whole thing's going to go to shit. Not going to record right. Eh,
I mean, you see more than I
eh,
do, but honestly,
eh.
you sound great. I should
Okay.
have said that. Like,
Okay.
honestly, I feel like the browser version of you sounds better than
Maybe it
just using
does.
the app.
Yeah, maybe the microphone goes in better. I feel like there's more audio things going than normal, but the test was it didn't sound like there's two inputs. So people, I deeply apologize if this sounds like shit or if you're hearing me like multiple times. I don't think you are, but you could be. I don't know. Not a technical wizard here. Daniel, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm doing better than you, apparently.
Man, these fucking computers, man. Why can't it be simple, you know? Oh,
Windows
smart
always has to
computers
update.
just come on.
Why are you updating
Is it
every other day?
isn't Windows doing
Is
that
it?
thing where like they're updating the big one this fall or something?
Could be.
Like
I
12
don't
or
know.
something? I don't know. I feel like I read I'm like gonna get like kicked off or like Windows won't work anymore or some shit because I'm like
Oh,
on the
is it because
latest
do you have
version
10?
or the
Do you have
previous
Windows
version.
10 or 11?
I think I'm on 10.
See then you could be right because I have 11. Um, so they might just like stop updating 10 and force you to get 11.
I would still be able to use 10, no? Because I think my computer isn't like compatible with 11 or some shit.
What? How does that work?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like
You
I
should still
did
be able to
something
use
with
10, but you
this.
won't get like updates, I guess, or
Okay,
something.
go with that. Bill Gates, don't kick me off, please. Won't do it, Bill. Won't do it. Daniel, been a busy week. World of video
Very busy.
games. A lot of shit
The
going on.
busiest,
Shit popping off
really.
left and right. We can go over a few things. What do you want to start with? You want to start with the Xbox one?
It's a good question. I mean, it's up to you if you want to go in order of how they released. We could do SGF. Um,
I feel like the Xbox one will take us the most time,
okay.
right?
We can start with the Xbox one, sure.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go in depth on the Xbox one and like try to maybe not everything we'll go over, but we'll go over mostly everything. And then Summer Games Fest we'll just kind of rip through whatever we care about.
Okay.
Take it from there. Take it from there. Daniel, Xbox did hold their 2025 showcase last Sunday. What day was that of the week? At like
Let me see.
fucking 7th?
It was it was the 8th.
It was the 8th. Okay. Okay. To kick off the show, then we got an Outer Worlds 2 trailer. Of course, we got more Outer Worlds 2 directly after that with a direct featuring the Outer Worlds 2, also Grounded 2. Uh, Outer Worlds 2, then, of course, on the show, got a trailer coming out October 29th.
Got a date.
Got a date.
Yeah.
Here we are. Xbox is just October. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot
October,
there.
October, October. Like,
Like
God damn it.
we'll talk about it. I think they got it's Call of Duty. I mean, that's usually it's either that or first week in
Yeah, I
November.
guess it doesn't
So
have a
like,
date, but yeah, it would presumably roll right into this. I mean, it's probably the week after this, right? October 29th, Outer Worlds 2, so you'd think the
yeah,
week after,
yeah,
right? Call of Duty. Unless
yeah.
sometimes they do like early October COD, right?
Maybe they used
I
to
feel like
be
there was one year
for
where they did like the 5th or something.
it could be for the longest time. It was the first week in November was Call of Duty, and then they like slowly pushed it to like end of October, and it's been end of October for a long time. But you could be right. There might have been one they kind of got out early.
It should
Um,
always be that first week in November. That Veterans Day thing, like that, they used to
mhm,
always make sense.
right before Black Friday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, Yeah, Outer Worlds 2. We'll have a lot more to say when we get to the direct,
yeah,
but nice to have a
sure
date
will.
for it.
Yeah, like the date, October 29th. Looks awesome. Next game then we got a trailer and an announcement of High on Life 2. It's coming out sometime this year apparently. Daniel, High on Life 2. This game, of course, had tremendous success on Game Pass. The first one did. What year was that? 22?
Mhm. That sounds right.
Around there?
Yeah, 21 or 22, something
Okay.
like that.
It seems like this team got
It was like the
going
end of
on
the
the
year too.
sequel right away, and, here we are,
Pretty
Battle Royale
much,
2,
yeah.
supposedly coming out this year. We didn't get a look at gameplay. That was kind of like a CGI trailer, so a little weird, but
Yeah, looked very action packed, which like I don't like the first one had action, but it was a lot about like the story and it was like a Metroidvania. Like it was like a third person Metroidvania. You'd get like abilities and then you'd like unlock new sections and then you'd continue going and stuff like that. Like it was mostly about the comedy and the story and that kind of thing. Like it had action, but the trailer showed a lot more action. Um I don't know. I liked the first game. I don't think it needed a sequel. It did leave like uh it pretty open ended. Like there's more like could do if they wanted to do a sequel. Um, but yeah, and I guess they are doing it without Justin Roiland, which I wonder who they're going to cast to do the gun. Like, are
mm,
they going to get the guy that does Rick and Morty now? I mean, they could do that.
is that not
That show
him?
still no, not
Really? Okay.
anymore. Once all that stuff happened, like
Oh,
all the new
yeah,
Rick and
so they
Morty stuff,
replaced them, yeah.
somebody else is just doing a Justin Roiland impression, pretty much.
Okay.
So
Yeah, maybe you
I
just go with
guess
that then, the Rick and
guess you
Morty
just go with
guy, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even really think of that. Yeah, this is cool though. I like this game. It's not enough to play it, I guess, but
Yeah,
I like it from afar. You know, I played like the opening and I was like, this doesn't really play the best. It is funny though, but you know, I'm not even really that big a Rick and Morty fan either. It's not really my
that's
sense of
fair.
humor, so it's yeah, so not too much interest for me, but yeah, go get them. The first game was a huge success, like I said, so it makes sense that they'd go make a sequel after this, or they could have made a new game too, I guess, but whatever.
I
A
would
lot
have
of
hoped
people
that
enjoy
that's where
these.
they would have went,
Yeah.
but
They made like a VR game before this one, right?
the Trevor
I
Saves the
remember.
Universe, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. So, alright.
Yeah, they even showed JB Smooth's, like, character as a gun. So, like, I wonder, like, are they gonna get that whole cast back as the guns? Because Tim Robinson was, like, one of the guns, JB Smoove was one of the guns.
Oh, really? Do they
Um,
both appear in, Rick and
I
Morty
can't
often?
I'd have to no, no. I just think they are just, like, famous comedians.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who the lady was because there's, like, a lady gun too. But I mean, both of them could come back. I'm pretty sure they showed Tim Robinson's gun as well. I can't remember
Why
though.
did they? Oh, cool. Well, get more looks at that throughout the year, I'd imagine. Next then, we got a new Plague Tale game, Daniel. What is this one called? Plague Tale game Renaissance, a Plague Tale legacy story. Oh no, here it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Renaissance, a Plague Tale legacy. Forget the story part. Coming sometime in 2026. Daniel,
pretty
this is
awesome.
interesting.
Me and you both love Plague Tale. Uh, I mean, I don't want to like say too much spoilery stuff, but what was it, 2023, right, for Plague Tale 2? Like the second game ends in a way that I don't see how that this is how they continue it. It like I mean, I guess this is a side game, so it doesn't really matter. It's like a prequel, but it's like I was hoping to see the where they were going, what that could be. But
Yeah, they almost went like the exact opposite direction from that
I
post
know,
credit scene.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird because it's like it doesn't come off very Plague Tale. I mean, it's just missing the rats, I guess. And we granted we didn't really
yeah,
see much in that trailer in terms of gameplay wise. Uh, but I don't know. It comes off to me as like something they were making, and they were just like, "Hey, let's just slap the Plague Tale brand on it, just to give it some juice." Like, I hope that's not the case, but like, it does come off. It's like Cloverfield, when, they make those random
yeah. It is a little
movies.
clever.
They're like, "Hey, let's slap the Cloverfield brand on there to get
There's
people to
something
go
else that
see
that
it."
did this, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. There's
Oh,
something
okay,
else that did the same thing,
yeah,
and it's like, really? But I'm with you because like when I think Plague Tale, it's like it's Amicia and Hugo and their relationship, and you're not really getting either of those characters.
yeah.
So
It's
it's
that
like,
and the rats, right? Like that's what you think of.
and the rats,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
Um,
this trailer, none of those things. Um, But
Yeah,
yeah, I
unless
don't know. I mean, I'm definitely open to this, but we'll see. They're saying more action oriented, which worries me. I'm like,
mm,
where are you guys going with it? Like what is this? Why is this a Plague Tale game? I just have a lot of questions about that. But it could be cool. I really
is this
did
like a
enjoy.
setup? that
Sure,
leads
yeah, it could be.
to
It is 15
the
years
first
before
game?
the first game. That's,
Okay, I
when it
missed
takes
that. So,
place. Yeah.
yeah, I guess it could be a setup
Could
of,
be,
like
yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it leads into, like, the birth of Amicia somehow, maybe?
I was just thinking that. It's like,
Yeah,
maybe it
something
leads
like
to
that,
that, and
yeah.
it's like,
And it's like, that's cool
I don't
too,
know.
but you could also, like, shoehorn that in, like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna just, draw conclusions, but, like, it just does come off as something they were making on the side, and they were just like, "Hey, let's slap the Plague Tale branding on it." I don't even know if that really helps you all that much. It's not like the Plague Tale games are that popular, but
They don't I mean, they
it
sell
is a
well, but
known
not like
quality, but,
yeah.
quanti or whatever, it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful. Let's wait till we see gameplay and stuff and see what this game is actually like, before
Yeah,
judging.
I'm optimistic,
Yeah,
at least.
could be cool. Could be cool. I like, the monster
I mean,
thing in the trailer. The tone is cool, so
it's just there's also a lot next year. Like,
there
we'll
is,
get to
yeah.
that.
Next year's
This entire
gonna be
week
nuts.
was just like everything's 2026, 2026, 2026, 2026,
Yeah.
GTA 2026. It's like, man, like,
Specifically
is
for
this just gonna be the
Xbox, I mean,
pace?
talk about what Phil
And
said
for
at the
Xbox,
end, but
yeah.
it sounds like Xbox is setting themselves up for a big 2026,
Big
the
2026, yeah.
25th anniversary. So, we will see, we will see. Next up, we got the trailer for the Xbox ROG Ally thingy, whatever we're calling this. And
Yeah,
they also showed Silk Song in or Silk
heavily.
Song. Yeah, heavily. A lot of Silk Song gameplay in this trailer for this handheld device. Uh, I
Still
mean,
no
just
date.
referring to Silk Song. Yeah, no date. Not even really a mention. Like they didn't even really say it by name.
After the
And
fact, they say before holiday season.
yeah,
It's
yeah. So
like,
the director or whatever Silk Song came
yeah.
out and said this coming out this year. So be out sometime this year. The game's getting a bunch of updates on like Steam backend or something. I know people
Mhm.
are getting very excited. I believe them. I think that game's coming
I
out
mean, when
this year.
does this Ally release? Because they said it'll be
It
playable when it
says
launches,
fall
right?
sometime, winter fall.
Okay, so no date for
So
this.
holiday season. Yeah.
Mm,
Any
yeah, so
interest of
maybe like
the ROG
November.
thing? I know me and you aren't
I
the biggest
have
handheld
interest,
guys.
but yeah, I'm not a big handheld guy. I'm more into the idea of having all of these storefronts on one device than anything. You know, like I like the idea of having Steam and your Xbox store all in one device, which like you'd still be able to play PlayStation games on that thing too. Like you play
For
God of
sure.
War on that thing
Yeah.
with Xbox buttons. It's like
Xbox
that's
Mash
interesting.
A.
Yeah, mash it. Exactly.
When
So
when he
that's
dies, comes
fascinating.
back to life.
I mean, I this is what I've been preaching for I don't know, decades at this point, it seems like, I just want one device that plays everything. I'm sick of all of these devices. I mean, Nintendo's gonna be the holdout for the longest, and this is just, like, another step towards what I want, so,
Yeah, I'm
like,
very
I
curious
think
how
with that, it's
Xbox
cool.
ends up working, especially if they do it with their next console. Like if you can access Steam on the next Xbox console, I'm very curious how that works. Especially money wise, I'm curious how that works. How
I
are
mean,
you divvying up who gets the money from sales
it
then of
could
the
just
game?
kind of it be an Xbox branded PC, and it's like you already can play Xbox and PC and have, like, the Xbox PC storefront and Steam already on your PC, so
Yeah, I
like, I think if Valve was just like they're gonna get more money one way or another, I think they're a very money savvy company. Like, I don't think they would really care that much.
I think
Unless it, like,
it
hurts the
would
Valve
pretty
name.
much make the Xbox store page irrelevant on their own console, and I don't know
You
how
think more
Xbox
people would
would.
go to Steam?
I mean, why wouldn't you? Like if
Mm,
I'm buying a game
that's a
off
good point.
Xbox, then why the hell wouldn't I just buy it off Steam and play it on my Xbox then? Then I could
That's a good
access
point,
Steam
yeah.
from anywhere. You know what I mean? And
Steam has
I
lot
think
of
in that
deals too.
case, Xbox would just be like, yes, Steam can take 100% of the cut. You know, um,
Mm.
which is kind
I
of
mean, you would
weird,
think
but
they would get something, right?
I think
If
Xbox
it's
would let
purchased
them
on
take
Xbox.
100% of the cut because I think Xbox would mostly just want to be pushing Game Pass. Like they're just like, "Hey,
Mm,
this can be your Steam machine for your living room, but we're going to advertise Game Pass heavily." Like we're going to
So it's
push
like an
Game Pass.
Xbox branded Steam machine?
Exactly. Like if their only goal can be Game Pass, then if they're okay with that, I think it's the question.
And I guess to even, like, boost what you're saying, it's like they release their games on Steam.
Right.
Like, you can buy Halo on Steam or
No,
whatever,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, at the end of the day, Xbox really has been preaching, like, just buy our games or buy Game Pass. So it's like
Yeah, I just think it's mostly just
doesn't
gonna
matter
come
where
down to
you
a
are.
question: does Xbox want to give up that 30% cut they make off every sale, and allow
Mm.
Steam on console
I guess the question
just to
is
push Game
also
Pass?
how many people are actually going to do that? I mean, maybe people like us would do the Steam thing, but how many people are buying an Xbox that don't really care about PC and
Sure.
that are just going to buy on that Xbox store or whatever?
I think it's fewer and fewer with the amount of console
It
support that
definitely
Xbox
it
gets,
definitely is. Yeah.
especially
Why they're
nowadays.
putting things on PlayStation. So there's
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting times. Very curious to see how they could do it.
gonna be a
Because
lot
that
of
is
questions in this thing.
that is the one thing PC has to crack is how to get into the living room. You know?
Yeah.
It's because you're not
Index getting there.
me personally and guys like me, I'm not sitting here at my computer playing games. I just went through like an hour of trying to update Steam just so I
Yeah.
could open fucking Discord or not Steam, update Discord. You know what I mean? Like, you know how frustrated I am with computer shit. I'm not playing games on this fucking thing. No, no
You
way,
want to
no
plug and
how.
play.
I will give up video games before I become a PC gamer. Like, quite honestly, uh, you need to find a way into the living room. If Steam can find a way into the living room, then I'm all for it. But they need to figure that out, or someone does. You know?
I mean the majority of people in the world. This is like a very generic, random statement, but the majority of people in the world are like you.
Yeah,
They either want a Nintendo handheld that just works, or their phone really is pretty easy to work, and they could still play a game, or they want to plug in a console and just play. Like most people do not want to get in there and fix every little aspect of a PC game.
yeah.
Like most people just don't want
I
to do
feel
that.
like most
So
people don't even want to play games at their quite honestly.
yeah,
Like especially
I
certain
mean,
types of games, dude. Like I'm not playing like fucking Ghosts of Yote on a monitor. You know what I mean?
mm,
Some big cinematic shit like that, or
you want a nice big
not
screen.
exactly. I want like a giant screen. I don't know. That's just I've been thinking about that a lot lately. That's just a hurdle that I think figure out.
They
Get
tried
into the living room.
The Steam console thing like
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago. Remember
Trailer,
that?
and maybe if they do team up with Xbox now, that is a guaranteed. So,
I mean, the Xbox, like, even if they're not selling as well as they want, like, they're still a known quantity when it comes to consoles.
oh, for sure. I
So
think they're,
it's like,
and no
why
one
not
else is
partner with
getting
them?
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
exactly,
might be in third place, but it's still one of the only three.
exactly, for sure. So why not partner with them?
Yeah. All right, let's continue. Um, Next we got a new trailer for Blood of the Dawnwalker, Witcher style game. I guess we're calling this. It's
Yeah,
from the director of Witcher 3
Rebel
that
Moon,
split off from
or not
CD
Rebel
Projekt
Moon?
Red.
What is it? Rebel
Uh,
Wolves.
they said, yeah, Rebel something.
Rebel. Yeah,
It
it's
was a
Rebel
Rebel Moon.
Wolves, I think. Rebel Moon's
Yeah.
the the Until Dawn
Oh,
remake people.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this game's coming out sometime in 2026. This is our first like real look at the game, I think. Daniel, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I shared, and I think we talk about it on the show like a few months ago that trailer,
Yeah, there was like that
and I
long
shared that in the
cinematic
Discord.
trailer, right?
Yeah, yeah, we see like a little bit more gameplay. Like we still just need to like get a breakdown of this game at some point when it comes. Like it's coming out next year. Like I don't know where they're gonna have to do it, but they definitely have to break down the because like even in this gameplay trailer, they don't really talk about that like 30-day time limit thing that this game has. Like people like can see this and have it look cool, but like yeah, that game has like a 30 you have like 30 days to complete your quest, the main quest or whatever, in game days. And it sounds like you kind of have to do things at your pace and you probably won't be able to do everything. That
Or his
sounds really cool.
mask.
Yeah, Majora's Mask or but at least with Majora's Mask you can keep resetting the time. This
Sure.
sounds like the game just goes forward with whatever
He's done.
choices you make.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
wonder if there's gonna be like tons of replay value then. That
Yeah, for
seems
sure.
like what they're
Choices and
going for,
stuff.
man. Yeah.
hmm
That's
I mean,
interesting when you think about it.
Witcher 3 had so many choices that are like allow you to replay, and that was like a huge long RPG. So,
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
yeah, this
interested,
game looks
man. It's
awesome.
this trailer didn't necessarily blow me away, but I think I just need like it being played for a solid chunk and not a bunch of snakes. Probably be higher on.
It
It sounds
looks
cool.
really cool
I
though.
like vampires and shit like that. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm into it.
very bloody.
Yeah, for sure. Next game then, Ninja Gaiden 4 got a release date October 21st here. New trailer as well. Daniel,
Another October
four.
game.
Another October. They got one every week in October.
Yeah,
Nuts.
it's crazy.
This game
This
looks
game
awesome.
still looks great.
Yeah.
Still looks great. Like I want to play the first three, but I probably won't end up. I don't know. We'll see. I might not even get to this game this year. Who knows? But
Yeah, I wanted to
this game
after
looks awesome.
I want to play the other two because I played 2 Black early, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time for that. Maybe not, but Ninja Gaiden 4 does look awesome. Definitely got that
Yeah.
platinum action in now.
Oh yeah.
Very excited for that. So, what a dream team. Koei Tecmo and Platinum working together. Like
Hmm.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I
I think
wonder
this
like
game's gonna be
what.
great.
So how's that working with like Team Ninjas there as well? Like, so is Platinum doing most of the work? And
I
what's
don't know.
Team Ninja
Yeah,
doing?
it's hard to tell really who's divvying it up, right? It's
You know,
what
it's
has
like Team Ninja's
Platinum
a big
released
team.
recently? What was their latest game?
Phew. That failed game, live service game.
Oh, that shitty online one. That was their last game,
Yeah.
really.
And then they did Replicant, the remake of the first Nier game. That was like 2021.
Been a little while. I know Platinum's in a bad way right now. I mean, they're
They have been,
lost a
yeah.
lot of employees, a lot of higher ups there. Uh, recently
And
left,
then what's his
so
name left Platinum? Started Clover.
yeah, yeah, that one guy, huh?
Yeah. I can't remember
Um,
his name right now.
I don't know. It's Platinum kind of needs to prove that they still got it. I
Hmm.
think it's a great way to do it. Kind of like a matchup, Gaiden and Platinum together. So let's hope they can knock this one out of the park.
It looks great.
Yeah, it does look awesome. So you'll see. I'm eager. October 20. Next game then, Super Meat Boy 3D. Super Meat Boy 3D. Yeah, that's the name. Coming early 2026. Coming to everything. Daniel, this was
Yeah. I like Super Meat Boy, but I never like got super into it. Like I never like actually sat down and I'm gonna beat this game. So I like Super Meat Boy. This looks awesome though. This looks great.
yeah,
I might check it out.
yeah. That is so cool. You're going through. Yeah,
Yeah.
not a fan of 2D platformers. I am a 3D platformer.
Yeah, this is
Fucking fun.
like Mario 3D Land. That's kind
Yeah,
of what
it
this
looks
reminded me of.
way more intense than that. It kind of
Like
is like
kind of
that camera angle
tilted.
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean. But it looks like way more hardcore than that. Like this
for
looks like it's
sure.
gonna be like a difficult 3D platformer, and I'm super. Anytime you can give me like a fast paced 3D platformer like that, I love that.
Beat this level as fast as you can,
Right.
and you as perfect, like almost pixel perfect as you
Yeah,
can.
very quick dying and then restarting type of thing, and yeah, just kind of get through this obstacle, and I love that type. So
They
I'm
still show the ghosts, which is cool.
what is that?
The ghosts or like your past
I'm not super
runs.
familiar.
Oh, okay. So in this trailer, when it shows like a bunch of Meat Boys running,
Mhm.
that is like your past runs that you died.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's cool though.
Yeah,
To like kind of
yeah.
show
Meat
you
Boy. That was a
mistakes
big
and
thing in Meat Boy.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It's really cool.
I
They
think this
kept
is
that.
really cool. Seems like a lot of 2D things are going 3D. Couple nights soon. Um, something else was.
Please no. Just make a 2D Shovel Knight again. Where is
No,
Shovel Knight 2?
make it
It's
3D.
been
Cancel
over
all the
10
2D.
years.
Let's move on. The 80s are over. No more 2D.
Oh my
You
god.
don't need them. Now on. Daniel, next game was Beast of Reincarnation, coming out
Oh my
sometime in
god.
2026. This is coming from Game Freak, Daniel. Seems to be a
My
Souls
beloved.
Game Freak.
My
Soulsborne
beloved Game
game
Freak.
from Game Freak. How you like
Why
that
can't half of the look of this game be like
one?
put into Pokemon?
They're just like, fuck you guys. We'll make a good look game.
Look, we can actually make a good game when Nintendo gives us time to
Right. When we have more than 3 months.
to make a Pokemon game. Yeah. This game looks really cool. I'm definitely holding my breath for it because Game Freak has made other, non-Pokemon games and to like varying levels of success. So I love Game Freak. They definitely I grew up playing Game Freak games, but we'll see. We'll see if they have the juice for this. I don't know if they do.
Yeah, they never really had a hit outside of Pokemon. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what they can do here. And you guys make something outside of the Pokemon realm that is successful.
Like a mainstream success, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be super honest though. Like I'm so
It's not gonna stop.
SGF, dude.
It's really
SGF had
not.
like
Yeah.
40 of them. And it was
Yeah.
just like, Jesus Christ.
All samurai looking.
Right. They all look the same. It's like
The sad
they
thing
all look
is
like the same
too,
fucking trailer.
most of them don't play like FromSoft.
Right.
Like, you're trying, but most of them don't really get that.
Like
You
I
get
get trying to
very
chase it,
few.
but it's just like, do all of you gotta chase it?
Yeah, everyone wants that. Everyone wants that money. I mean, you get like the Lies of P and like the Black Myth Wukong. You get like a few of those, but you don't. Or Neo, you get like those ones, but for the most part, you just most of them don't succeed like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I mean, even those aren't like wildly successful. I suppose Black Myth was. But yeah, a lot of those it's not like Lies of Peace
Well, Lies of
20
P
million
was
copies.
pretty good.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
not like
good,
Black
but
Myth.
it's not like, fucking Elden Ring numbers, So,
Yeah, and Black
um,
Myth might have been mostly because it's a Chinese produced
right.
or developed
Maybe,
game.
right. But I don't know.
Yeah,
This one does look cool, like I like the colors, very vibrant colors and
yeah.
stuff like that. Cool looking creatures. So, I'll be open to it when we see more gameplay and it actually comes around, but it's just, you're swimming with 100 other games now and it's just
Is that Game
uh,
Freak name enough?
right.
I guess.
Next up, then we got a DLC trailer for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Hmm.
DLC, what was it called? Order of the Giants, releasing September 4th. There you go. DLC. You're playing that right.
Yeah, we'll get to that, I guess, in a little bit, but not really interested in the DLC. But I'm just not a DLC guy. So
Yeah, it's
unless
gotta
like,
be like when I'm playing it. Like the
yeah,
Liza P one just came out and I just played Liza P 3 months ago and I was like, oh, I probably should have fucking waited before I played Liza P because
it's
I'm
like any of the From
probably
games.
never gonna
Yeah,
play that now, unless they
yeah.
inevitably they'll do a fucking remaster in 10 years. And
I
then
got
I'll play
lucky when I beat Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. Both of those DLCs were already out, so I
it.
just was able to beat those bosses as I was playing the game. So I'm not. This is like a story-based DLC, which it's like I'm interested in this because I'm playing the game, but like I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna buy this and play that.
It's just so hard to get me back for DLC because
I'm
it's
gonna. Is it? I didn't mean to interrupt you. Is that for
like,
PlayStation as well?
I
Because it's
believe
already
so.
on PlayStation.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'd
interesting.
imagine it is, but it doesn't say so in this article.
Okay, they didn't say. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it is. Uh, yeah. Anyway, it's just so hard to get me back into DLC after months without playing the game. And it's like, oh, the DLC's out, and oh, do you want to jump back into this for like 3-4 hours? You learn everything? Not really.
Yeah, multiplayer DLC is also different. Like I back in the day, I was always playing the multiplayer maps or
Oh yeah, I mean
Halo maps, Call
certainly
of
when
Duty
Halo maps
maps.
came out,
Yeah,
right? But that was like, I'm already playing Halo my first
exactly.
by the maps.
Like
Um,
story DLC, no, unless it's like Destiny, like where I'm already going back and you're like doing an expansion or something like that. That's something I do.
yeah.
That's about it.
Next up, then we got a new trailer for Clockwork Revolution. No release date or
Oh my
anything on this
god,
one. Certainly a lengthy trailer though out here. Daniel, this is game of the show,
it's the
right?
best thing. The best thing this week.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I don't think any game has showed as good this week as Clockwork Revolution.
There's
Whether
very
this
few
game will,
trailers that show as good. Like they were able to sell me on this game. I know as much as like a direct does. Remember the Starfield direct was really good. I think the Outer Worlds 2 one was pretty good too. Or that Starfield direct where it was just all very hyped for the game right after that. That
Mhm.
was like 30 to 40 minutes of seeing Starfield. I feel like this convinced me as much as that did in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know if this game's going to be who knows what the quality of this game's going to be, right? We have no idea. But I mean, this was I think it sounds like we're on the same page. Easily the best thing that was shown from. We'll even start from the state of play that we talked about last week, like from the state of play all the way to everything that we've seen this entire week. I don't think anything is showed as good. They showed gameplay, they showed story, they showed just about everything except for the release date, which is kind of crazy. They didn't even put a year on it, which I thought like,
With how
hey,
long it was, dude, I was like,
just
"Oh,
say
this is out."
2026 at
Dude, I
least.
was like, "This year." Like with how long the trailer was,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"Dude, are they gonna drop like a November date at the end of this?"
yeah. At least say 2026. Like, is it not even 2026?
I
Then
know
like, why show so much?
people are worried about that with what Phil says at the end of the the direct. People are thinking that this isn't 2026. I gotta imagine like early 2020. You don't
I was
show
thinking, is
that
it gonna
much
be
of in a trailer without it being pretty close to
yeah,
launch. At least within
they
like a
showed it a
6 month
lot.
window. When have we ever seen like a 5+ minute trailer for something and not be pretty close to coming out?
Mhm. I would assume we're seeing it at the direct, the
Like I'd
d
be
developer
if this
direct.
is 27, that'd be incredible. Just because you like, okay, why did you guys? But I would question why you did that if that
Yeah,
far out. So
why
I
not
think it's
wait?
next
Yeah.
year. Yeah, I think it's next. I think it's early next year. Like I think we're playing by like April. You know.
This is their first big game next year,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. I
Honestly, I
think
think you
so.
could even do February.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
No,
it at
that's
the developer direct and then boom, February
yeah.
coming out.
That'd be awesome. Uh, so yeah, I think this is my most anticipated Xbox. Kind of crazy to say because they have so much coming out, but
Honestly, I mean, what else is it though? Maybe
right.
Gears for me. It's like
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
Gears.
I put Fable up there for me as well, but yeah,
I
dude.
need to see
Sure, we need to
like
see
what
more
Fable
Fable and
really
all that.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but like this just looked, and I
I'm
mean,
with you.
the
It's like
amount of
this
like
and that.
choice and consequence it seems like this thing has, and what you can do with the powers and the very good too. It's funny, and the writing
Yeah.
of that. We rarely get sense of humor. Just everything about it, the aesthetic, the setting, everything. I'm so into it. Can't wait.
Mhm.
Can't fucking wait. I hope it's next year.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see. They then came out. They promoted their Play Anywhere thing, and then we get an announcement of Grounded 2. Daniel, a third game from out this year. Or I suppose it's kind of
Crazy.
beta this year.
It's like their game
Early
preview.
access beta thing, whatever game. Okay,
Yeah.
coming out on July
Uh
29th.
yeah, awesome. I mean, we're like, "Oh, I mean, Obsidian splits their team up really well, and it's like, okay, we haven't really gotten a big grounded update in a long time, and it's like, this is why. It's like that team went from like doing their DLC to we're moving right into a second game. And it's like that's awesome. It's so cool to see Grounded too. Like I played a lot of Grounded that first like little bit that it played that when it came out. But it's just not really a game type for me. I just was playing with Sloan and another friend. Um, yeah, it's awesome to see this. Obsidian's just killing it.
Yeah, dude. I
They
mean,
really are.
Obsidian's got to be the best managed generation. You know,
Other than
at the cadence they're
Insomniac,
able to put out
they're
games.
too.
I mean, even Insomniac has slipped up as of late. It's
Sure. Obsidian hasn't
and all
missed.
that. Like
Name a
they were
miss.
on par with each other. I feel like, but I feel like Obsidian's now pulled ahead by a lot.
They haven't missed a
2025.
single game.
Like they're putting out 3 games. Two of them were giant RPG beloved multiplayer as RPG. They're big games too. Not like they're
Mhm.
just putting out like 2 hour experience. Whatever. It's like no, they're
I
putting out
mean, even
full fledged
Pentiment. Pentiment
two
might be a
full
small
fledged
game.
games. Right.
Pentiment's still like a 15 to 20-hour game,
Right. So it's
you
just
know?
insane what they're. I don't even think their head count's all that big. Like it's big, but it's not like bigger head counts.
Probably a couple hundred people.
Yeah. So good for them.
I
Grounded's not my
guarantee
type.
you they're still working on more.
Right.
Like,
Oh
they're
yeah,
not
for sure.
stopping.
Yeah.
Like,
Grounded's not my type
what's
of
Josh
thing, but
Schroeder doing?
uh, whatever. They're putting out two that were
Yeah, I still
can't
need to
wait.
play Avowed.
Uh,
You think they're gonna put Avowed on, like, other stuff? Because it's is there a PC version of Avowed?
yeah, I'd imagine at some point there's definitely a PC. All of those,
Hmm.
they all are.
You think they'll do, like, a Switch 2 PlayStation version?
I'd imagine. I'd imagine so. At some point. That is one curious thing about this whole thing is still no Switch 2 stuff. You know?
Yeah.
You would have thought Xbox would have been going hard in the run, but maybe they still are, and Nintendo's just weird and not letting them really announce
It could be
anything. But
an "We announce it, not you"
yeah, type
type
thing.
thing. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just how Nintendo is.
yeah. So it's very curious.
Mhm.
Anyways, continuing on, we got a new trailer for Chronos: A New Dawn, releasing sometime this fall. No hard date.
Game still looks really cool. I am very hesitant with the game. Like, it looks like a cool Dead Spacey third-person shooter, but I just I'm gonna hold my breath for that game. I'm not
Can we
gonna,
trust
like
Bloober Team?
yeah, can we trust them back to back?
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to. I wanna believe in this game. I want more third-person shootery type
For
games.
me, it's more can we trust them with their own thing? They had a lot of the base work done for them in Silent Hill 2. story's
Mhm.
already there. You have a good direction, especially after seeing Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, okay, you guys have a blueprint. Just make Silent Hill 2, but make it look like that, right? Now, can they make
Yeah.
their own thing? Can they do their own thing here? Make it very successful. I don't know. But this does look
How good's
awesome.
that
Like
shooting feel?
right, yeah, it does look awesome. Like I love the suit. I love the monster designs. I love this whole time
Mhm.
thing that they're going for here. It all sounds great. It's just all come together at the end. I'm not entirely sure. I have that, and it's like this, and I still have questions about Silent Hill F2, which I know we were talking about last week. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of both of those. It's I'm not hope for the West. I'm just hoping for the best for it.
For sure.
I hope these are both like 10 out of 10 survival horror.
We just we're just huge survival horror fans. I think we just
Sure.
want more of it,
Yeah, definitely
and want it to be good. We want it to be good. I think we're rooting for Blooper Team. We just need to see.
for sure. And Blue Team also just had
Yeah.
try to get to. Next then we got how are we pronouncing this? The Don't Nod game.
Oh,
Out, I don't know
I'd
how
have
to
to see it.
pronounce this.
You want me to click in and find it?
Yeah,
Or
go ahead.
okay.
Weird name. Uh, seems like a weird sci-fi ish thing from Don't Nod. Don't Nod makes a lot of just random times though. Big team, I know, but
Mhm.
they just kind of put out games left.
Gonna find it. This thing is set up
Oh yeah,
differently.
it's very you gotta scroll all the way down there.
Oh, here it is. Affilian
Affiliate.
or
Where we're going.
af yeah, affilian?
It
That's
does
what I
sound
would
like a
say.
mountain name.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Affilian? Affilian? Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay, we'll go with that. Seems like you crash land and you're kind of just surviving after
Mhm.
crash land. I don't know. Sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, I've not really played a lot of like Don't Nod's side stuff that wasn't like narrative driven stuff. So I didn't play Jusant. Banishers seemed pretty cool, but I never checked it out. It seems interesting. Like I like that Don't Nod's doing new stuff, but I probably won't end up playing it.
Yeah, me neither. But good for them. Keep going. I know. I mean, like that vampire game has kind of become like a cult classic. So they do
Vampire as
make
well,
good
yeah.
stuff.
Never checked it out.
But
I
yeah,
know people really like Banishers. It's just like I know
kind of
it's
rough
just kind
on
of a
it.
double A game. Yeah.
Next game then was No Ghost at the End. The whole title. No Ghost at the Grand. Yep, that was the title for it.
Yeah.
So this was like that kind of funny trailer where it was like
Felt kinda
looked
like a
like
musical a
Ghostbusters
little
at the end a little
bit.
bit.
Yeah, it was like you kind of like were like repairing the place and then like
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
don't
thought it was like a power wash simulator type thing at first, if I
and then
remember
it became a
correctly.
Metroidvania or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what was
Yeah, I
happening.
don't what the fuck is going on here?
I
What's
don't
going
think
on with this
anyone knows what
title? What's going on with everything about this?
the
I
game
don't
looked
know.
weird and I like weird games, but who knows?
Yeah, had a sense of humor to it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this is for me when it actually comes out because it's just like a hodgepodge of a genres all thrown into one game. So we'll see. We got some Age of Mythology stuff. We don't care. Uh, oh, this was interesting. Planet Alana 2 got announced. Follow up to 2023's
Yeah.
Planet Alana 1. Seems like a direct sequel where you're playing as the same character. Never actually ended up beating this. I think you did.
I did, yeah. I don't remember if he played it. Um yeah, I liked it a good amount, but I don't know if I want a sequel. I don't really know if I'll play a
Were you
sequel.
expecting like a direct sequel after that?
No.
No? Okay.
No. They kind of left it open, but I liked the game a lot. I think that like the ability you were like controlling like the character and then the little animal and you could be able to like bring the animal back and like do things with the animal and stuff like that. I thought it was an interesting game, but um I don't need another one. There's
Beautiful
just
art style still.
I think at the end of the day I only play so many games at this point that I only have so much time for games. Like Some games just I'm not
Gotta be
gonna play
picky.
them. You know. Yeah, got to be picky at some point. I'm gonna play stuff. So like, yeah, the art is beautiful. That was like the best part of the first game was like the art.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe I get around to it. I know it's a short game. I could see my
Yeah, it was like 5 hours,
yeah,
5 6 hours.
maybe I'll be in the
Yeah.
mood. Next we
Mhm.
got a trailer for Solo Leveling Arise. Oh, also Overdrive is in Solo Leveling Arise Over.
Just trying to get that anime audience playing another one.
Yeah, is Solo Leveling like popular? Like that shit? They fuck with
Huge,
that? Yeah. Okay.
huge. That's like the big anime right now. Solo leveling,
Okay.
massive.
Uh,
Yeah.
Another update for Fallout 76. Oh, there's that weird looking Pokemon game. A Nemo. Nemo.
It looked like Pokemon, and then it looked like you were using their abilities for
I
things.
thought it was
I don't know
Power World.
what
I was
the
like, oh, is this an expansion for Power World? I swear to God,
yeah,
in the
no.
song too, they were singing Power World. I'm like, what is this? Okay, it's not Power World. Whatever.
It looks pretty, but I don't know. I'm not gonna play it.
How many of these fucking random Pokemon?
I have enough time to play
You're
Pokemon.
not
That's
the
about it.
guy. You're not Pokemon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Go away. Like the Souls
We
games.
already have
You're
Pokemon.
not from Soft. Just stop.
Yeah.
Then we got a new trailer for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 plus 4 and the demo available now. Daniel, I've already played the demo for like 2 hours.
Nice. My goal is I'll just kind of jump ahead to it. My goal is like after indie is play 1 and 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like I've been trying to like bounce around and not really things have been clicking except for now indie, but like I do want to play the 3 and 4. Like I feel like I would get into these games, so I think I'm going to just kind of commit and just kind of go through 1 and 2.
Hell yeah. Yeah, catch up on the story. You need the lore.
I need the lore. Like
How did Doom guy get there? You know? But
yeah.
I beat Doom and I was like slight spoilers for Dark Ages though. There's like a portal that opens at the end of Doom with Doom guy and he's like about to run in it and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if he like grabbed the skateboard off his back.
He starts grinding into the portal.
Right, yeah, into the portal. You just see like a level from 3 plus 4.
It's
It's like
awesome.
now for my next adventure, the shred, you know. And then he
It's
fucking jumps
so
on a
good.
skateboard.
He just pulls out his super shotgun.
Yeah, Doom guy in the demo,
Incredible.
which is I thought was interesting because I know he's like a secret
Oh,
unlockable character. Yeah, the demo
interesting.
very real quickly because we won't have too much time when we get playing. But like the demo is just like 3 characters and 2 levels, and then like only 4 songs too. And the levels don't even have the challenges, so it's really just free
Hmm,
skate, you know. And you
okay.
kind of just get the fuck around with the control. Very fun. I mean, it's, you could tell they very much built this off Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. Feels very
Mhm.
much that, and I love it this. Next game then was At Fate's End, a
Mm.
side scrolling adventure.
This is the Spiritfarer team, right?
Yes, that was it. Yeah, who are
Yeah,
also
this game
making
looks incredible.
what's that one game they're making? 33 Immortal. That was
The
it.
33 Immortals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that seems like a
Like in
more
beta.
smaller side project.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like what the main team was making. This
Okay.
game looks incredible. This game looks so good. The art is so good.
Yeah.
I need to play Spiritfarer to be honest. Like I missed it when it came out, and I know like Sims and Nat really liked that game, so I should just check out Spiritfarer.
Cool. Then we got a trailer for Gears of War Reloaded coming out late August. There's beta happening, I think, this weekend. This trailer definitely seemed just focused on the PlayStation audience, guys. This
Yeah,
game's coming out sometime. You can
yeah.
buy it.
Just market it.
Yeah. Then we got a Sea of Thieves update. Sea of Thieves 17. Jesus Christ. Then this one was exciting. We got an Invincible game, an Invincible fighting game, 3v3 fighting, coming out sometime in 2026. Daniel, this is cool.
Seems cool. I'm not like I haven't like watched all of Invincible. I really want to, but seems great.
Yeah, I'll check this
A
out. It
fighting
definitely
game.
looked more on like the AA side of fighting games, which I'm cool with too.
Yeah,
But it still looked very interesting. I do love Invincible. I think I'm fighting really fucking cool. We'll see how they nail it. It's
yeah.
gonna be a competitive year for fighting games next. That Marvel game coming out, whatever the hell they called it, and then
Tokon.
that 2X KO game. I don't know if that's coming out this or whatever, but I know people are that one too.
It seems like none of the other big boys are releasing though, so
Yeah.
it'll kind of be the smaller guys, except for Arc System Works. But you're not getting really like Street Fighter, Tekken, or Mortal Kombat. Yeah, but yeah, I might check this out. Especially like being a tangentially kind of a fan of Invincible. I like fighting games, so
Yeah, yeah, you gotta make it brutal for Invincible. A lot of blood, a lot of
yeah.
guts. It
There's
comes
a lot of
out.
blood
I
in the
want I wanna
trailer.
see people get beat the fuck up, you know? Like, I want Mark to
Yeah.
just bloody by the end of it. That's how you handle it. I really
Mhm.
want, like, a 3D Invincible game. Big triple
I think that's what most
take it
people
out
want.
more.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't know. That'd be hard to make. Next game then, Daniel, was Keeper. Double Fine's next game. Coming out
Oh
October
yeah,
17th. They're describing it as a 3D puzzle platformer adventure
that
type
makes
thing.
sense.
So we didn't really get a good look at like what it is exactly in the trailer. I
It's
didn't
very
think so, at
narrative
least.
driven.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. But you're playing as a lighthouse with legs, and there's a
Yeah, it's
giant bird
incredible.
on top of you, and it looks like you're also controlling the bird a little bit too. So I suppose
You
you're
get
gonna
to
be
like tell
doing,
him to do things for you. It seems like.
yeah. I suppose you're gonna be doing a lot of puzzle type things with the bird in the lighthouse and
Yeah.
trying to get through obstacles. Maybe.
Hmm. Love it. So good.
Love the art style, man. I mean, you could
Yeah.
immediately tell it was a Double Fine project, right?
Like.
Interesting that this is the route they went. I like how Double Fine just kind of makes like games in different genres consistently. You
Hmm.
know, it's like all of their games are pretty different from each other, which is really cool. And yeah, I'm super into this. I hope there is a lot of narrative there. Like, I hope there is like a type of story. This seems more like more on the indie side. You know, like I wouldn't expect this to be like a
Yeah.
10-hour long game or anything like
It's
that.
maybe one of the smaller teams making this.
Yeah, something like that. So, been a little while since Double Fine was made. Coming out this year. It's awesome.
Gotta love seeing a Double Fine game.
Yeah,
Just so creative.
for
You know.
sure. I was trying to think too, watching this trailer, was there anything in one of those Psych Odyssey episodes that like hinted towards this, you know? Like
I
when
couldn't
when
I
they were
couldn't really
making
get anything.
what do they call it? The Fortnite or whatever, where they kind of
Amnesia
make
Fortnite.
Amnesia Fortnite, where they make a bunch of
Yeah.
different builds of games and kind of show them off
Hmm.
within that
No
2 weeks
game jam.
period. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
wonder if
tell
this came
because
from one of those.
the rumor was that the like multiplayer game that game jam was supposed to be uh a full release game. I think we've talked about that before. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really tell, but maybe they're really smart with how they make games. I mean, there might be some assets in there that are like used from that, but I couldn't really tell.
And then October 17th as well, so another October game for Xbox. I suppose if you
Right
wanted to
right
here,
near
you could
Pokemon.
kind of just get 1 month of Game Pass, and you could roll from, Keeper right into Ninja Gaiden 4, right into Outer Worlds 2, if you wanted.
It's worth your money, you know.
Yeah, yeah, paying for your buck there, for sure. Next then, we got the announcement of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade and Final Fantasy 16 arriving on Xbox. Finally, Dan. Both are available now,
Yeah, finally. Awesome. Love seeing that. More people need to play these games.
for sure. Finally there. Continuing on then was the last thing. Got a first Phil came out right before the end, and he kind of hyped up next year a little bit, sort of
Mhm.
saying, you know, how it's Xbox 25th anniversary. Then next year we're expecting a new Gears of War game, so Gears E Day, Fable, a new Forza game, which is new news to us, and
Gonna
then
be Horizon,
right,
most likely.
certainly. And then he teased a franchise that's been with them from the beginning. Everyone's presuming that's Halo. I don't know what the hell else would be. I don't, Blinks the Cat coming back or some shit. Uh,
Yo, let's bring Blinks
how hype
back.
would that be? You know?
That would be sick.
Next year, if Phil comes out, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. A genre or a
Blinks.
game that's been with us since the beginning. We're so happy to finally reveal Blinks the Cat 2.
He's on the cover of like all the next Xbox, all the boxes. It's not gonna have Chief. It's just gonna be Blinks.
Fuck the cat. But no, it's seeming like the next Halo game. Sounds like we'll get that next year, which we'll see. Uh,
Or some Halo project.
some sort of Halo project. I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I mean, there's rumors of Halo remake going on. I would hope. I don't know. I don't. How do you feel about a combat evolved remake? I would hope it's not. If they're gonna do that, I really hope it's not a one to one remake.
Yeah, I don't want it. I would just prefer like if you're gonna get these games, just put them elsewhere, you know, then just do that. Like I feel like you should just do the Chief Collection, put it on Switch too, put it on PlayStation. Just do that. Like that could be one announcement. But like I'm wondering if it's that certain Affinity project. Maybe weren't they
Oh, like,
working
supposed to be
with
like a battle
343?
royale type thing or whatever.
Not Yeah, or no, I'm confusing. No, they were supposed to be that, and then that got canceled. But I think they were supposed to be doing a Monster Hunter game, weren't they?
Were they? Okay.
Was
I
that
don't know.
them? Yeah, there's somebody that was supposed to be working with them. Maybe it wasn't Certain Affinity that was working with like them to do a Halo thing. There wasn't like a battle royale.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm down for a Halo reboot because I do think this timeline has gotten very messy with the lore and everything in Halo. It's
Yeah.
kind of how I feel about Star Wars, quite honestly. Like I feel like that whole thing needs a reboot. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want a one to one Halo combat evolve. That's definitely what I don't
Mm.
want. You're gonna
Would you
remake it.
want Halo 7?
I mean, I'm cool with that too. Like that'd be I would prefer that over a one to one combat evolved remake. I like the idea of like a reboot that just kind of takes elements from future Halo games, and by future I just mean like 2, 3, 4, all of them, Reach and all that, and kind of make it a better timeline that tells a better story and not so messy. I feel like it got
Mm.
really messy, especially after Bungie came off it. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like there's a way you could make it very clean now, and you know kind of expand what Halo wants. So I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna. Very interesting. I'm
We'll see.
surprised that it's ready next year. Just renaming the
Wherever it is, yeah.
studio earlier this year, I think. Right?
Yeah, or maybe it was last year.
Yeah, it seems like they kind of
Um,
rebooted the whole studio earlier this year and named
well, they did
themselves
that
Halo
Unreal Engine,
Studios. That Unreal
that
Engine
Unreal
thing,
Engine
which
thing. Yeah.
certainly teased a Halo One type thing, or everything in that trailer was from like Halo One. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Halo's in a weird spot right now. I just hope whatever they make next is good.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and then the last thing they showed, big trailer. We got a long cinematic trailer. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Or no, 7.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Uh
7. 6 was last year.
6 was last year. Anyhow, Black Ops 7. What do you think about this being the show closer?
Um, I think it's fine. Like, I mean, Call of Duty is gonna be the biggest game here, so it's not what I would have wanted it to be like the last thing, but you know, I'm cool with Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty, so like I'm gonna play this game. Like Black Ops 6 was awesome, so it seems like this is going in a different direction than I would have wanted for Black Ops 7. Like I would like a continue of those characters from 6, which kind of seemed like what we were gonna get, and we'll probably get that next from Black Ops after this. Um, so it seems like they're bouncing back to the future for Black Ops, dealing with the whole Mason storyline again, which is not really what I wanted. But seems like it's going to be weird and cool. Raven's still doing the story, so I'm excited about that. Seems like they're allowing them to be wacky with it. Um, I like the dude from Heroes, so he'll be the main character.
See, which dude from
Yeah, he's
Heroes?
the
I haven't
main
watched
character
Heroes
from
in
Heroes.
like over a decade, so I could
He's Peter. He's the main character from Heroes. You don't remember
watch
Peter? He's the
Heroes.
dude that could take people's powers, or like they'd like touch and then he'd like have your power or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. This was a bad show closer to me. It's, I,
That's fair.
I think they need to read the room a little bit. Like 95% of people that are gonna buy Call of Duty aren't watching this. And it's just you're gonna end with a big cinematic trailer for Call of Duty, not even like a gameplay one. It's all right, a little lackluster in
I
my
also
opinion.
don't know if they had many options to
Sure,
be
you
real.
could have. I honestly, I would have put that Clockwork Orange, or not
Yeah, that's the only other
Clockwork
thing.
Revolution, right at the end of
Yeah,
this. Uh, but I suppose you kind of would have needed a date with that if you were gonna put it right at the end. But I don't
it's
know.
also pretty similar-ish to Outer Worlds 2, which is going to be the
Sure.
next game.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
don't
like they
want
want that back to
repeats of
back.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can understand if they didn't really have a better option. Kind of want to. I mean, certainly that. I mean, this game's gonna sell more than probably everything they showed
for sure.
combined. So I get it from that standpoint, but yeah, it's just a little like, your audience isn't really watching this Call of Duty at the moment. But whatever,
Entirely fair.
continue on. I hope this game isn't like what Modern Warfare 3 seemed to be from the outside looking in, where it's like a very rushed sequel just 'cause I have to get Call of
Mhm.
Duty out this year, and it's gonna be a worse compared to Black Ops 6, which is great, right? It seems kinda just going up and down with these calls now where it's just really good one this year, next year, pretty bad one, really good one the next year, bad one. On we
Yeah.
go with that cycle. I don't really like that. I just kinda wish they would skip a year, but never gonna do that just 'cause I don't know. But I did really I loved Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I really I
That
don't know.
game's awesome. Yeah.
If they can give me a good multiplayer game, enough story, I'll probably enjoy it. I don't know if I'll have time this year because of how busy fall seems, especially on the Xbox side. Uh, Last year, Black Ops 6 kinda just came out at the perfect time for me that month. Downloaded Black Ops 6. Really enjoying it, Game Pass, so maybe they can get me again through that, but
It's like a weekender too. Like get that story in a weekend.
sure,
Maybe not play much of the multiplayer.
yeah. And Raven making this that's good. Just hopefully they
Yeah.
weren't ru
That's a wait and see, I think.
let's see. Alright, Daniel. That was the Xbox showcase. Overall, I thought it was great. I think it was worse than the last couple of years for Xbox, but
But those last 2 years were like
we're fucking awesome, right? It's like that's a high bar to
mhm.
set. But like if this is like what's considered a bad Xbox showcase or a mediocre one, I'm totally fine with that because this was still great.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it was great.
Okay, let's get into SGF a little go over everything.
Let's go over some big
All the big
highlights.
things. Let's kick it off with
Yeah.
what they ended with. Evil Requiem coming out
Mm.
February 27th, 2026. Daniel, here it is. Resident Evil 9. Got our trailer. I know people
Mhm.
played it or no, not played it. They got
Mhm. Yeah.
getting God, what did they say? So there's third person and first
Mhm.
kind of going on. Ashkoff,
Ashford.
something like that.
Ashford.
Ashford, uh,
Yeah,
daughter character from Resident Evil Outbreak, I guess.
I think
Uh,
so.
we're
Going back to Raccoon
going
City,
back to Raccoon City, which is interesting.
which is
You remember when
awesome.
I was playing Resident Evil 2, I suggested this.
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
I was like expecting like a rebuilt Raccoon City, not a still blown up Raccoon
The
City.
a nuke got dropped
Right.
there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's
Well,
like
you can knock all the I mean, to be fair, that nuke didn't really seem to do much. Okay. All the buildings
true.
still standing.
That's true. They should have nuked it harder.
Right. Yeah. Maybe a second nuke was required
Yeah.
because it seems like there's still monsters.
Still a lot of rumors of what this is because they even with the previews, they didn't show much. From what I gathered, a lot of people got Alien Isolation vibes from the preview. Seemed like you're kind of being stalked by a thing that's kind of around you and like through the different rooms and things. So, which that sounds cool. Resident Evil, Alien Isolation. I've always wanted to play Alien Isolation. Um, yeah, I still think there's a lot more that they're holding back. The big rumor is like still having like Leon and Jill as playable. Seems to be like a lot of the rumor still. So seems like this you'll probably be doing a lot of different things in this game. Sounds like a really big project. Sounds like Grace is probably going to be a little more survival horror-y, not actiony. Kind of like the House Beneviento, like that. Maybe puzzly and horror-y. Then you go to Leon. Leon's probably going to be horror action, and then Jill, who knows what she'll do. But I'm excited. It's very early next year.
Yeah. Very early in. It's kind of curious not to see. Maybe Capcom has like
Game Awards.
some. You figure we got to get like a length look at game
Yeah,
pretty soon out early.
8 months.
Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting, man. I feel like if Leon's in it, they should have led with Leon, in the trailer. Uh, but it's
Yeah.
interesting. I wonder if they're still worried about including like the main cast of characters. that we all know and love and want again just because of
Why?
Resident Evil 6. Like, I wonder if they're still worried about how hard people
But look how
that.
great the remakes are doing.
No, for sure, and that's the thing, man. It's like, we all want them to make, like, the next great Resident Evil, the one that continues on from 2, and what is the next step of that? That's what we of course, you have to include Leon into that, and it sounds like Leon's gonna be in the game. I don't know, but then it's like, you see the trailer, and it's giving off much more of a sequel. It
Mhm.
it's giving off much more of a 7, 8 this, right? Instead of, like, that continue. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what doing. I'm not a big fan of this first person and because one is always worse than the other. All of these. Go play the
Yeah.
Rockstar games. The first person feels like shit. Go play Oblivion, Fallout, those games, the Bethesda games. Third person feels like shit compared to. No one's really been able to nail going back and forth styles and having them great.
That's a good point.
Even Capcom said that they recommend first.
So from what I get, yeah, is like people are wondering if like it's going to be section based. If like maybe Grace's sections are recommended first person horror, and then like you get to Leon and it's more action, and they're like recommending you to be played in third or something like that.
That would
Maybe
be
they'll be
ideal.
playing with both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I played that Village deal. I didn't think that it'd feel kind of shoe in there.
Yeah.
You want those tight controls that Resident
Mhm.
Evil. Like you want that, right? And it's like I kind of feel like they should.
It's like Resident Evil
Uh,
4 plays incredible. I
yeah,
want like I
yeah.
want to play something that feels that good.
I don't. You're going back to Raccoon City. I should have led with Liam. Led with Liam. Going back to Raccoon City, third person camera angle, and showing us that. That is
I
it,
guess there's still that marketing beat they could hit, but it's like where at this point?
right? I
Maybe
just
you
feel
should
like
have did it at
first
the
reveal
announcement
should have been that if that is it.
if he is there.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm certainly very couple of Resident definitely gonna.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, not a
Yeah.
question that I'm gonna. How good would I do love the idea of going back to Raccoon City.
Yeah. Awesome idea.
Like, oh, dude,
Awesome idea.
exploring the police station when it's all blown up.
Oh my
It's just like, I
god. That's
wanna
good.
be Leon for that, though, you know?
Yes, I
Gotta
know.
be Leon for that. I don't wanna walk in there as fucking Grace.
Yeah. You want to be Claire or you want to be Leon.
Right, exactly.
That's who you would want to do
It
that.
almost just feels like Capcom doesn't realize what they have. It's like, dude, we all love the old characters. Chris, the Jills, the Claires, love those. Give us those, but not Resident Evil 6, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
We
they're
didn't like Ethan.
right. It fucking
We
sucks.
hated
I thought
him.
this was Ethan's daughter at first. I was
Oh
like,
no.
"Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
we
sure.
fucking go."
The Grace, it's like, oh good. Thank God. We're getting rid of this family. They're all
Uh,
dead.
alright. But, yeah, I love the release date, so Capcom busy year next year. Got this, they got Onimusha, they got Pragmata, so it seems
Mhm.
did you hear about the gameplay of Pragmata, by the way?
No, did I
Oh,
miss
okay.
something?
It's more like puzzle focused, people were saying.
Hmm, interesting.
I'm interested.
More like survival horror puzzle?
No, no, they said not very much survival horror elements, at least from what they played. Very years. But it was like the enemies you're fighting, you have to like hack into. That's like a puzzle type thing apparently. I don't know. I kind of
Interesting.
gotta see it to really sounds cool.
So you have like a shield or something you're hacking to break down, and
Something
then
like
you're like,
that. You had to like
then
hack
you
in them
can.
with the guy you're playing as before you film with the little girl or whatever.
Interesting.
Something like that. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Continuing on with some of the stuff from Mesh. Got Pilgrim X got announced. New
Oh
Scott
yeah,
Pilgrim game coming out
baby.
in 2026.
Yes.
Doing this.
Ron Monoguchi doing the music again. Come on, you kidding me? That music for that first one is so good.
Never played.
I'm definitely. I'm definitely playing this.
Cool. Um, then we got a Mina the Hollower release, October 31st.
Finally! We've been waiting for
Oh my god.
years. We've been waiting for
The 1
years.
year one of us didn't pick it up for,
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah, Andrew picked it up.
Andrew got it, yeah. That
He has it,
lucky
yeah.
bastard. He's getting that and Silksong, which one of us has picked up for the last, like, 4 years.
And they're both coming out.
Yeah,
Insane.
pretty crazy. Yeah, this game looks
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to find time um to play it, like it's what, end of October as well. So
yeah, October 30th, Halloween day.
yeah.
What else we got here? Got a new trailer for Onimusha, Mafia: The Old Country, Liza P. Overture. Got Shadow Drop that day actually.
That was really cool.
Yeah, yeah,
I need to play Lies of P. I need to go back to it.
yeah, yeah. It's great. I know. I'm kind of kicking myself that I played it. But I wouldn't have had time right now anyway. So whatever.
Yeah.
Um, anything else look interesting to you in Summer Games Fest? Anything you want to shout out? I
Off
didn't
the
think it
top of
was
my
that great of a show,
head,
by the way. Summer Games Fest.
yeah, I was seeing kind of funny things, like thought that SGF was just as good, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Where
Oh,
did that Xbox one?
one for me in my heart,
Yeah.
and you kind of went over it. Stranger Than Heaven. It actually got a That was the Ryuga Gotoku game that we saw.
Oh, was that like the
The
19th
teaser of.
century one or whatever?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yes. So it was like Project.
Forgot that
What
was.
was it? Project Century is what the last time we saw it. It has an official name now. I'm really excited for that. You know how much I like them.
I thought that Ill game
What else?
looked awesome.
It
That
looks
survival
kind of
horror
cool.
game that looked cool.
Yeah. Dying Light: The Beast keeps looking better the more I see it, even though I'm not really a Dying Light fan. I think that game looks awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
I like the way the developers were talking about that. They kind of consider it a Dying Light back to their
yeah.
roots. That's cool. This one we got to shout out Daniel. Wukong Rise of the uh or no Wu Tang. Excuse me.
Oh
This is
yes.
the
Oh
Wu Tang game.
dude,
It finally got revealed
dude.
here. Dude, what an awesome art style.
I'm so ready for that game. Yeah, it
That looks
looks
cool.
awesome. Music gonna be Wu-Tang music? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
produced music?
art style looks
Incredible.
super cool. Interesting. Microsoft not publishing it. They ever were at one point, but now being self-published.
The rumor was yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I do
Or that
remember
they
it
had development hands in it or something.
popped up. Uh,
Yeah.
happened
Mhm. Interesting they showed Cosmic Invasion again and no date. It's supposed to be this year, but they are still not talking about the date.
there. I'd imagine very
Um,
uh,
yeah,
not emo. I know they're just got a hell of.
for sure. And then the last game that I kind of want to mention was a weird one that I'm surprised you didn't mention. Was It's called Felt That Boxing. It was the puppets that were boxing, and it was made in Unreal,
How
but
does
it
it
looked
look?
like real life puppets. It was early on in the conference. They looked like Muppets, but they were made in Unreal.
Like a box up art.
Um, yeah, yeah, exactly. You're just gonna box up a bunch of Muppets. Looks really weird and goofy, and I think it's cool when games can try something that looks like this.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it was a solid showcase for the SGF one.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
probably
for
give the
SGF,
Xbox
Keeley just
one.
gets what he can get. I mean, Resident Evil certainly a big get for him.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
definitely the biggest thing. Like I'd say Xbox was probably like an 8.5 for me, and then I'd say SGF was like a 7.5 or a 7,
sure.
somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm probably right.
Um, but yeah, I think both good showcases. I think the Xbox had uh, a few more announcements that were for me.
Real quick with these Super Team making a Silent Hill 1 remake that got confirmed earlier.
Hmm.
Back Silent Hill 1, awesome. I think they
Awesome.
should have started with Silent Hill 1. Whatever.
2 is just more popular.
Yeah.
That's why.
No, I get the reasoning. Yeah, if we were gonna go back and make a 1 remake, why not just
I'm with you. Yeah.
Nintendo has announced Splatoon Raiders. And, I don't
Yeah,
know
like
footage
single
or not.
player too.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I didn't actually watch the trailer. Do you know? Did they give away like what it is really, or
It looked like you're like building up this like island thing. I
okay,
don't know. I didn't fully understand
Animal
what they were
Crossing?
doing. I guess, yeah, or like the mini game from Infinite Wealth.
Yeah. Oh
Something
yeah,
like
that
that.
thing. And then the last news story, the Nintendo Switch has sold 3.5 million first 4 days, made it the fastest selling console in by a lot
Crazy.
too. I think I saw PS4 was the second one or something, and that was like 4.2 million in a month, something like that, 3 weeks, you know? So,
Really?
yeah, fucking killing it. Yeah, man. Dude, selling like
Guess
hotcakes.
guess that extra 50
Pick it
bucks
up.
didn't matter.
Oh, bam.
Whoa, you actually
Oh, yeah.
got a Switch too?
I did.
What? You didn't said you've been so quiet on that.
Didn't I say it in the Discord?
You did not, unless
I
I wasn't
definitely
a part of that
yeah,
con.
because I said I was playing Wind Waker. Uh, how the hell you think I'm
Oh,
playing Wind Waker?
I don't know. I didn't. I must have completely missed that.
Oh, yeah. I
Whoa,
said in the Discord that I got one. So,
I didn't see it. I guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
I, I just saw it was just by honestly. Wario at like 3 a.m. on last Friday night tweeted out that Target had them available, had the Mario Kart bundles available,
Oh, so
and
did you just like go in store? You like buy and go in store?
no, 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 online. But yeah, they Target had them available online, and I was just like, ah,
Mm,
fuck. I was like, I shouldn't, but I kind of got to. I thought it'd be a lot harder to
yeah,
get, quite honestly. So
yeah.
yeah, I saw it available. Fuck it,
Man,
man.
that's awesome.
Gotta go for it. But yeah, got Switch too.
I did not know that.
We
That's
can
that's
move into
that's
what we've been
awesome.
playing real quick.
Sure, go for it.
I guess I'll start. Yeah, I've been playing Mario Kart. Out of Mario
Oh,
Kart, quite
let's
honestly.
go.
Yeah, I did get the
Let's
Mario
go.
Kart bundle, which I was very happy about.
Yeah.
I didn't get the
So was
box.
that physical copy with that bundle, or
No,
did you
it's a
get the
digital
digital
one.
copy?
You get like a little scratch off the code.
Okay.
Um, I didn't get the cool box. There's like a Mario Switch 2 box with
Oh,
like Mario on
okay.
it, and then there's one with just a sticker that has Mario Kart on it. I got the sticker
Hmm.
on. But whatever.
Send it
Uh,
back.
yeah, dude, Mario Kart World is awesome, man. It's so funny when you play Mario Kart and you haven't played in a while, and you're just this game is so like
Mhm.
you're just
Mario Kart's so
like
good.
holy shit, way too far. Yeah, you can't put Mario. Dude, I love the knockout mode. Knockout mode is
Yeah, I wanna check out that knockout. I need to
yeah,
play Mario Kart.
yeah. So knockout mode, for people that don't know, is it's like a continuous race where the last four people of each like kind of lap thing. There's not really like laps in this Mario Kart because it's just not like you're not driving in a giant circle now.
Yeah.
Just kind of back. But anyways, yeah, it's like each lap four people drop out. So you want to start with
You feel the
24.
pressure.
Yeah, and it's like you got to get in top 20 and top 16, so on and so forth. Yeah, that mode is so fun. Uh, so yeah, I love that. The open world element, pretty lackluster, quite honestly. Uh,
That's what I keep hearing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's it's just the open world and like just driving around it, and there's pretty much things that you click on the like giant buttons that are pretty much the equivalent to Korok seed in Breath of the Wild and
Hmm.
Tears of the Kingdom.
So, like, little
Yeah,
challenges.
just little challenges. Like there was one where I did like some platforming stuff, and I kind of had to like get up to this area, like a bunch of different ramps and stuff like that. And then one where I was like collecting these different, like one where like you have to like get to a certain spot on the map in a time limit, you know. And yeah, I'm a little disappointed by the open world elements of it. You can't even like start a race in the open world. Like I thought it would be like drive up to the track and then
Oh,
like a
yeah,
little
that'd be
menu
cool.
pop up. Yeah, I thought it'd be like that. It's like maybe my mind's just thinking too much Crash Team Racing because that's kind of like the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's there are
Or like
like
a
some
Need for Speed or something? Yeah.
yeah, something like that. You know, it's like there are some like cute little things in the open world, but yeah, I don't. It's interesting they called this one Mario Kart World, but it's kind of hard to even like find though. Like it's not like menu opens up with Grand Prix, knockout mode, multiplayer, online, all that, and like way at the bottom is the little circle. Not even like it doesn't even have its own label. So I don't know. It doesn't really
Weird.
feel like they put much of an emphasis on the open world thing of it. I just feel like they could have went way that
Yeah.
they did. But whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, Mario Kart's Mario Kart, and it's just time. You know, I went through all the tracks now. The tracks are incredible, dude. They
Yeah.
really went
Oh,
over
I'm so excited.
how much shit is going on with tracks and Rainbow Road. really cool. I love the art style, obviously.
Yeah.
So many different characters now.
All these different costumes.
Yeah, the costumes are well, I got a Captain Toad one, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, this
Oh,
one's
yes, you
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah."
you
You
did.
gotta kinda, like, find the costumes, and I suppose that you can find in the open world as well, but you can also just get those from playing like, these little bags throughout the map on the, remember, like, in the trailer, there's that Yoshi restaurant?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
and
there's,
then you
like,
could,
a
like,
bunch
drive
of
and get it.
those. Yeah, there's, like, a bunch of those, and then, like, in, like, the drive-through part of those are these little bags of the they eat the turn into I guess they don't
Oh, I
turn into
remember in the
anything else.
trailer,
Yeah,
them, like, having the food.
that's just how you
Yeah.
get the different costumes for the characters. So you gotta be playing as that character, go around, get bags and stuff like that, and that's
Hmm.
you accumulate points, like, everything, and that's how you unlock different stuff like that. So there's just so many different options that yeah, it's really fun. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I'm so excited to play that game.
yeah.
I want it so bad.
Um, yeah, that's really all I've been playing. I know the Alters comes out tomorrow. I
Yeah, I know. Reviews probably coming out soon-ish, I
think
would
we're
assume.
oh,
Are they?
it's a big one for oh, you have a
Yeah,
counterpick, right?
yeah, I have a counterpick, yeah.
Oof, Daniel.
I mean,
86.
I want it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I want
it's
it
a
to
good
be
one.
good for you because I know how excited you are for it.
Eh,
Um,
yeah, I'm happy with that.
like,
86.
it wasn't like a counterpick, like, it was just like, I don't got many options left,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like
true. Counterpicks are very hard.
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Um,
I'm very happy with that, actually. That high. I probably would have guessed like
it'd probably still
80.
go up and down, who knows? Yeah.
What's it at? 54 reviews? That's quite a bit.
That is quite a bit, yeah.
Cool. So yeah,
Yeah, seems
I'm
like
even
people are
more
liking it,
excited for the
good.
alters now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know, you were really hyped for that game.
Yeah, that comes out for the playing. I kind of want to keep playing. I will say the launch lineup
Yeah.
for Switch 2 pretty I don't know,
Lackluster.
leaves something to be desired, especially when you like go into the store and you see all the actual Switch 2 games. It's like, I feel like they should have launched with something else besides Mario.
Wait until the fall and launch it with Donkey Kong and,
Yeah, maybe you could have
Kart.
done that.
Yeah.
I at least would have done like, I don't know, Prime and Kart or Donkey Kong and Kart. You know, I
Yeah.
think they probably should have done that. Probably skipped out on like having that game in July and had it at launch. But whatever, Donkey Kong. I guess it doesn't much.
Keep that hype cycle
Yeah, yeah, and
continuing. Maybe that's
obviously
what
it's
they're
the
thinking.
fastest selling console of all time now. So,
Yeah. I wonder how much that it has to do with Mario Kart.
oh, probably a lot.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean,
people
three,
want Mario
it
Kart.
it sold 3.5 million units in its first day or first 4 days. You can now consider that 3.5 million card being sold as well.
Yeah, for sure. For real. Like, everyone was wanting Mario Kart. Um, yeah.
It's
So,
crazy. First $80 game to come out, right?
I gotta get it before Donkey Kong is it was what it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm fucking hyped. I mean, Donkey Kong's probably my most anticipated game for the rest.
It's
Now
gotta
that
be up there,
now
yeah.
that we have like a full picture of what this kind of looks like, I know there's probably
Mhm.
going to be about. Yeah, I think it's that. I mean, I'm really looking forward. I know. Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Real quick, you been
Just indie. I am in the I forget exactly how many maps you said there were. I was trying to remember. I'm in the
there's
I'm in Giza
okay.
right now.
There's three big ones, and then I think you've already seen. Oh, right.
I went from the Vatican to Giza.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe now there's going to be an in between thing. I'm not sure. Like,
Yeah, it
I'm
might be
like towards
after.
the end of Giza. I think I like collected all the things that I needed, and then I had like a big showdown with Voss, kind of, and then now I'm like getting back to the tent after we kind of got split up. That kind of puts in your head where I am.
Okay.
So I think I'm like towards the end of the Giza section. So yeah, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I love this game. I'm definitely probably not doing as much as you did in terms of like side stuff and like getting all the books or whatever. I know there's like a few of the side missions you could do and all that. So you probably are going to end
There
up
are some like
have done more
good
than me.
side missions.
Yeah. I remember you
The
saying that.
character-driven ones were fucking awesome.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
There's one
I
in
didn't really.
particular in the 3rd place when you get there that's like an indie-focused side missions, or like his own side mission.
I'll when I get there, I'll have to like tell, and you have to tell me where it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I don't remember exactly, but yeah.
Is it the snow place? Is that the next place I'm going to?
No, the snow place is one, not like this giant place explorer.
Oh, okay.
Kinda very
Okay. I thought that was like a
there's a few of
not
those.
the
You'll
next.
see them after.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. I think that's when the game shines the most, to be honest.
Mhm.
It's like when you're like when it's more narrative and you're like you're doing an indie adventure. Um, Man, do I have to give this game a lot of credit. Um, Not just visually. Visually, it's stunning. This game is gorgeous. I can't believe this game looks as good as it does. I don't know if there's like an update that they did, if this is just what you played last year. I have no idea. But like I'm playing this on PS5 and this game looks incredible. The facial expressions, everyone is so expressive. The performances from everyone so far has been awesome. Um, yeah, Troy does great, but it like everyone else, all the supporting cast has been awesome so far. Um, I'm playing in this in the widescreen like cinematic view. I thought that I don't know if you did you play that way? It kind of
No.
black barred a little bit. Um, it just shows a little bit more. I think. I guess I don't know. Um, it seemed to be the first option, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll just play in that. The game is so like just looks like the movies. Like every shot, the lighting in every shot feels like a indie movie. Like I don't know how they did that and how intentional it all seems. Every framing of every character in every cutscene, it just feels Indiana Jones. Um, and I know that you said this game kind of gets better as it goes on too. Um, I'm really just blown away by the game. The gameplay I think is like maybe the weaker part of it, but I still like doing the stuff that I'm doing. It just feels a little clunky doing it. I like kind of stealthing around and using the whip and that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just really blown away by this game. I kind of sucks. I missed out on it last year when you were playing it when it released. Like I wish I could have played it at launch, but I'm really
You have
enjoying
a
it.
better version now.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Yeah, game's awesome.
Hmm.
Alright, cool, man. Yeah, that will do it for this podcast. I gotta shout out the Joy. Thanks.
Yeah, how's all that feel?
Feels great. Way better. It's very,
So
like,
quick.
sturdy.
Yeah.
More of that jiggle, you know?
Hmm. Yeah. Well, next week we'll talk a little bit more about that. You have like a good amount of time. We can kind of talk about like your impressions on like every aspect of it.
Yeah, I gotta buy a,
Yeah, I've been
uh
hearing really good things about that Pro
yeah,
Controller.
yeah, no, I really want yeah, I'm probably gonna try to go get one of those. Because I just been playing with this.
I was gonna say you can use your Switch One. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's very easy. I just been yeah, I guess I haven't really yeah. Alright, guys, that will do it for podcast episode 70. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to us. .com/. Find us available on all audio platforms. Anything else you'd like to say?
Uh, Keely, you gotta. I think you need to do a little bit better. I think you had a good showcase,
Need
but
3 shows a year, Keely?
yeah, I don't know. As much as I like Healy, I feel like you could still do just a little bit better. Bye, everybody.